The capital punishment for kidnapping is death. And some of these kidnappers are caught. And yes, they are caught. Some of them get caught. I will give credit to the Nigerian police, at least to that point. I have information that some of them get caught. We don't hear anything. Whether they are being imprisoned, whether they are being executed, whether we don't hear anything. I think that the same way this thing makes round social media, when caught should make round social media. And if you ask me, there should be a dedicated channel, just like Big Brother Nigeria, that is dedicated to catching some of these people that do these things and are shown public execution. They are publicly executed. Children can go to bed, it's past their bedtime. It's not for children. Put parental control on it. Because until we start executing consequences to certain actions, we cannot see the results. We want to copy China. We want to be like China, but we don't have the balls that China has.
All right, you all just watched that video, and because we have little time, I'm just going to touch on what he said, consequences.
Oh yeah, okay.
To a lot of wrongdoings. I feel this country, a lot of people get away with things, especially from the angle of kidnappers, molesters,
rapists,
people who have done all such, heinous things.
Yeah.
Do you think making a public execution, do you think that would resolve a lot of things? But before you say anything, Rina has joined us on hello.
Hi Rina.
Hi Rina.
Hi Rina.
So Rina, we've got DEC, Tien Gang, of course. Andre is to my right. Have you been following everything we've been discussing?
Of course I have.
Okay, so we were just talking about what Williams Ochemba said in the video. What are your thoughts on public execution for convicted criminals?
Convicted kidnappers,
rapists. Do you agree with him?
Capital punishment.
Okay. So in as much as it might even sound really harsh of public execution, but for a human being to even think of raping another human being in a case where the person dies and is left with a lot of trauma, that person has stopped being a human being. The person has even become a monster. You understand? It has become a monster. So in as much public execution seems harsh, to me, I actually do not disagree. Because for you to have that kind of inhuman thoughts in your mind, well, I think you want to be treated like a monster. And it's not fair for you to be publicly executed.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Quick one. Do you agree with Nedun Oko in regards to men taking more than a wife?
Well, in that regard, when a man takes a second wife, it has to do with so many factors, so many things that may even vary in different ways. One might be because of the man's greed of wanting to have more than one woman under his roof. Or there might be a situation where there is a need to take in, another woman.
For balance.
Now, I'm not saying I want to support it because I wouldn't want my husband taking another woman after we've said our vows.
There's need for balance.
Yeah, we have.
There's need for balance.
See how she
put
put that one behind.
I give you my youth.
Okay.
You understand? I gave a man my youth, my fine, my beautiful face. I gave you all of these things for years of my life, giving you beautiful children. And when I finally reach a particular age, I find you finding somebody that was just like me.
You will be Yawagba.
Your second wife. There's a part of yourself it will kill. You might still stay in that marriage for peace, your children, but there's a part of you that dies a little bit because of what this man that thought was your all dies. But in the case, sorry.
Go ahead. Well done.
We're looking at you. Want you to be
You're doing well.
Boy, it actually is the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So there's so many things, and it's always because of the man, right? Okay, let's say for instance, he gets somebody pregnant.
Okay.
It happens, right? And because of everything, he has to take out a second wife. No matter what happened, your husband takes a second wife or a man marries a second wife, it affects the woman in some way or the other. She might be mature. She might have to. I feel like she might have to go through it. That might be her own cup, her own cross to carry, having a fellow wife. You understand? But my question is, taking another wife is a T, yeah. But when you see a man with 7 wives, you begin to wonder.
What's going on? Wives.
What's going on?
Okay.
Or they're like karma. Okay, the first wife had the first pain, but the most person that will feel pained, I just feel like a man taking the second wife is only the benefit of the man.
Okay,
to the
quick
women,
one.
it's not the benefit.
All that thought. I'm just going to ask you this.
A lot of money
Rena,
with that.
Rena, at what point do women take accountability for choosing to marry a man who has a wife, or 2 wives, or 3 wives?
Who's a philanthropist?
Don't you think that to a large extent, women are the
woman
reason?
Has to take accountability for marrying a man.
Women are the reason why
saying.
this happens, because if in every scenario, every situation, you talk about this, and then women can choose to have a stand and say, okay, I don't want to be married to this person. I don't care if he's a billionaire or not.
Yeah.
Then this probably wouldn't be happening. Meanwhile, I'm pro-marry plenty wives, though.
You shouldn't even be dating a married man. Like,
so
I have a question.
Okay,
I have a brief question.
yeah, shoot.
If your wife dies, can you remarry?
Yes, you can.
If your marriage is dead, can you?
When you say dead,
so that's what I'm saying. If your spouse dies,
my lord,
if your spouse dies,
this is a
you
lot.
can remarry.
He's trying to look for a
But
way.
if your marriage is dead,
gang, you cannot marry another wife. Period.
so if,
There's nothing you can do about it.
if
Stop
your
looking for a way.
marriage is dead,
yes,
irreconcilable, right? Then get a divorce before you get married to another.
Yes.
But,
Simple. It's in the Bible.
Let's just
Get
get out
it
this
as-
scenario here.
So it's the process of divorce that's the problem.
How is it a problem? You want to marry somebody else? Then
Divorce.
do
Do
the
you know
needful.
how long it takes to
Guys,
get a
let's
divorce?
talk about
Yes, I
this
do.
Williams chamber. It's a very important
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
It's a very
So
important
guys, we'll just take one-liners from everyone because we've got little time.
one-liners.
Yes,
It's a very
I will start with you
serious
because
issue.
you
It's a
are
very
the.
serious
It
issue.
is a serious
Yeah.
issue, but
And
what
I'll
we can do
see,
is we
okay,
can
you
carry
know
it
what?
over to next week.
Okay.
And discuss
Okay.
it properly.
All right. That
Because I
works.
really want to talk about this matter.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I want to talk about it. Because this has definitely traumatized millions of Nigerians. Because you don't know doesn't mean that it's not happening.
Of course.
But see, like, I want to play the devil's advocate. As
Okay.
much as I understand what Williams or Chambers said,
Yes.
Yeah.
there are still many innocent people who have been picked up, locked up, jailed, convicted for crimes they didn't commit.
And that is why it's hard to give one-liners
Exactly.
based on
Exactly.
this.
Because you
that
need
was,
to
you see,
explain
you
to
see what
understand.
you're saying
Yeah.
is
Yes.
literally my approach
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
If first, there's no due diligence, right? Once they point a finger, he did this. Now, yes, people are more emotionally or sentimental to women that say this guy raped me or something, and they just run with it.
The narrative,
They just
Guilty.
run with it.
Yeah.
They do not do their due diligence. Now, if found guilty and really you did commit such crime, if the woman is still alive, right? The law says it. He goes to jail,
Yeah.
right? Not public execution.
Execution.
Why are you doing that? If the woman dies, then yes,
now a murder
that's
case.
because even in the Old Testament of the Bible, right? If things like that, if rape and the girl is alive, you marry that girl and you never divorce her. But if she dies, you're executed.
Yeah.
That's the Old Testament. But the New
What
Testament
if the
now
lady doesn't
says,
want to marry the person that raped her? I mean, that's traumatizing. Why would you even suggest
Rena,
that?
that's such a lovely.
I didn't say
That's
Rena,
exactly.
Rena,
Rena,
listen,
I'm with you on
I
this
did
one.
not suggest it. Hence,
Why would I want to marry my rapist?
Okay,
what if
so
it's an ugly person?
I just make a
somebody
reference to what the Old Testament in the Bible says.
reference,
We're
Rena.
making reference
it's
to
not-
an
it's
Old
not
Testament.
supporting
You
it.
also said, what if the person is alive? I mean, if somebody survived such a
Do not let us
traumatizing
talk.
situation, she will want to see the person that put her, because trauma stays with somebody for the rest of their life.
My lady.
Trauma can even
Precedent.
torture someone
Precedent.
to the
Rena.
extent that the person
Precedent.
can even take their own life.
My lady,
so imagine
precedent.
me seeing my rapist
This artist is angry.
in jail.
She
has
And he
switched
gets
off
out
totally.
because he served
she's
his
not
time.
listening to us.
Okay, Rena, we get your
Rena,
points.
So
Thank
let me
you.
just
Please.
toss in a quick 2 cents.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people are quick to say capital punishment, put this person to death, put this person to death. Death sometimes is not exactly the solution. Me, I believe some people should be made to suffer certain things.
That's a permanent solution
I just watched
to a
a series
temporary
called
situation.
Monster on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that right now too.
The Ed Gein story.
Ed Gein story,
Some
yeah.
people, I'm not trying to defend anybody.
Yeah.
Some people have mental challenges that make them commit certain acts of
Yes,
crime.
they do.
So I believe you should be alive, even if when you're put on death row, you spend a certain number of years in prison.
Yeah.
There's an extent of suffering you should go through before you're eventually put to death. People feel as if you rape somebody now, kill
And
the
then
person
you're
now.
just-
No.
So-
sometimes that killing is not a really solution to it. You need to suffer.
Okay, you know what, guys?
A guy should go to a male
really
Sorry,
prison.
let me just
go
quickly
now.
say this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're putting it one for one. We're putting it in place of the other. Kidnapping is totally different from raping.
Of course.
Raping, totally different crime.
Yes, yes.
Kidnapping. See,
Assault, molestation.
Nigeria-
When you say
Yeah.
kidnapping,
Yeah.
say
Bro,
Nigerian
listen,
kidnapping because our own is very unique.
Now, yes, and
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad that you said the Nigerian kidnapping is very unique. The reason why the Nigerian kidnapping is unique is because government has allowed it to linger.
Yes.
Let me tell you something in Nigeria.
They're complacent.
Look, let me tell you something. Nigeria is a country that if they want something to stop today,
They will.
I can bet it with you.
Oh,
my,
don't worry.
my amazing president will put his feet on the ground.
I
and
know
it
that
will end.
for
But you see, it's like, pouring away the baby and the water and the bath water away. And you have to be very diplomatic about the way you handle this issue. Because let me tell you something. This issue has gone way beyond what the eyes can see.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why.
and I agree.
I'll tell you why. See,
Because-
this thing started just as Boko Haram.
And then it's turned into...
They came to kidnap those girls.
Yeah.
Till today, we have not heard the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Now it is now a business venture.
Yes, it is.
It's a business venture. Look, let me tell you something. We are a country that we respect deterrence. What that means is, if we see that they caught this person and they shot this person, Nigerians will never try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, so on
They
that,
will never
on
try
that
it.
note, you know what? We would have to continue this conversation next
that's
week.
because consequences to actions.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So-
There was a time in this country, there was a time in this country, sorry, I'm so sorry. There was a time in this country that this bar beach
Yes.
was a place where they did public execution.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
will sit down like this. You see them, the army will come and shoot people that did something. So that when our parents were talking to us and they were teaching us at that time,
Yeah.
they would say that,
They will
ẹni tó bá
reference-
jalè, ọmọ apá ni. They won't say that, ẹni tó bá jalè, máa lọ sí jail.
Yeah.
If they catch
So
you,
I do understand. I do
You understand
understand
what I'm
what we're all saying, but we'll expand it next week and talk further, dig a bit more deeper into it. I'm just going to take 2 social media feedbacks. We have quite a lot, but I'll just take 2. And then we can do our toast of the week.
Okay.
And then just the tip will be coming from Andre.
Oh,
all right. So
great.
Tunde just said, if this no degree, no talk rule enter Nigeria, half of Instagram's coaches will go missing by morning. Then at Ngozi says, she supports China's rule. If you don't have a degree, stop giving health advice, I beg. Now, our friend Uche Campos is about tea cures again. Oh, there's a lot of that. We have so much, but because of time, we won't be able to take that. So we will be giving a toast of the week.
tip first.
Let's do the toast, and
Okay.
then Andre
Then tip.
give the tip.
Okay.
So,
There you go.
Dec, you give us the toast for the week.
Oh, okay. Toast to, amazing men who are working hard and, are trying as much as possible to do good things.
Ding and yang.
Not like gang that is trying to go behind another man.
Senator. It's okay.
Let's toast to great things to happen in our
great
lives.
things happen.
Great things, that will be more responsible.
Your toast.
And
Oh,
toast,
you are.
and
Yeah,
toast
yeah,
to
yeah,
Reina.
yeah.
Reina, toast to
Justice
you
for the
too.
women. Justice for the women.
No, toast.
Yes.
Reina, toast
Justice
to
for
you.
toast
Toast
to you.
to
Toast
you.
to
God
Reina.
bless you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Thank you
May
so
your
much.
husband have only one wife.
May
you.
you vote for me when it's time.
Okay. All right.
Why do you couldn't
Campaigns
say
come.
why
Amen.
now?
Amen.
Amen.
So, all right, quickly we'll take Andre's just a tip and then we'll sign off.
Just the team.
Live right and stay true to oneself.
Okay.
Cheers to
One
that.
second.
I
Cheers
love
to
that.
that.
Like,
I love that. I love
Cheers
that.
to that, man.
I love that.
Cheers to that.
So,
Yes.
all right, Ned, I respect you and I support you. All right, on that note, we'll take.
Ned can keep deceiving himself.
On that note, we bow.
We'll wrap it up.
We say thank you to the viewers and, of course, to the gentlemen who have been a part of the show.
you
And, of
so
course, to
much.
our guest,
Namaste.
Rina, and all the people who shared their feedback on the things that we've talked about. So, till then, till next week, we would be good men.
Try to.
We will be good men.
Yeah,
Try.
definitely.
We would be good men.
We
We'll
will
try to
support
be good
one
men.
another.
We are
We'll
good
support.
men.
Yes,
you know,
we should support one
yes.
another.
They
I
say
will
men
stay
don't help
faithful
men.
forever.
And we will stay, what
Amen
he
to
said.
that.
Stay
What he
faithful
said.
forever.
Yes,
All right.
we'll stay faithful forever.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, everyone. Do have a beautiful evening, and we'll see you same time next week.